Good morning. So, how do you guys feel about a come run with me video? You know how they do the come get ready with me? Like while they're doing their makeup and stuff. And they tell you a story. Okay, I'm always talking when I run. This is a legit story. So, 2 days ago, like I haven't been going through enough anyway, but whatever. I guess we're gonna first acknowledge that I'm even here running. Or that I'm even here. So you guys know I provide childcare. Do that this summer so my kids are off. So one of my kiddos came to the front door. Thank God, I've known them forever. And they just walk in, right? Because had they stopped and knocked, it probably would have been a different story. And I'm telling you, I would have been telling the story at all at that point. Anyway, daycare kiddo comes in with grandma. And grandma says, hey, your tree is cracking. Now, I have a very, very large tree in my yard. Like, random strangers will stop and go, wow, that's a big tree. It's terrifying. I've had a million nightmares about this thing. I've had my children sleep in the basement on a stormy night. Because this tree is huge, I'm afraid something's gonna happen. Anyway, I run to the front door. I look up to see what branches creaking, crackling, whatever, and then I'm like, why does it matter? Everybody needs to run. So I yell, everybody get in the basement now. And my daughter is sleeping upstairs, who is 8. So she's not tiny. So I run upstairs screaming, wake up, her branch is falling from the tree. Now my kids know about this tree. We have discussed this tree. We know why we sleep in the basement. She gets up thinking it's something exciting and she realizes, I guess my voice, it's nothing exciting. Lunges herself out of her bed into my arms. I take off running with her because I, in the house, can still hear this tree cracking. I got about 5 feet from her bed. I was about to round the corner to go down the steps and I heard it snap. And we literally just hit the deck. I dove to the floor with her. I had my left arm over her head, my right arm over the back of her head and her neck, and tucked my head underneath as much as I could and just flattened like a pancake. And that thing shook the house. Like it probably registered on the Richter scale. This limb, besides an actual tree itself, fell on the roof right above us. It came through the roof, right above us. Now, you're probably picturing a whole bunch of leaves and a branch and stuff in this thing. It wasn't like that. The roof obviously slowed it down, but it came through enough to push the insulation out. And the ceiling is bowing. Had it been regular drywall up there, it would have cracked it and been on top of us, but it's not. So anyway, that was fun. So I grabbed her. I'm doing a lot of run walk lately because I've been slacking so much. So lift my head up. Everything's okay. There's no tree on top of us, and branches coming through as probably sounds like I'm describing. And I look at her and she's like, sounds like she just got done running with me. I said, you're okay, you're safe, I got you. And then I'm like, are you okay? She said, yeah. So I pick her up and we head down the stairs again running because I'm still not sure what the damage is like and if this thing's gonna move, if it's gonna shift. So we run downstairs and my son is freaking out. Grandma's waiting there, the other kids are in the basement. My poor son was in the bathroom. Thank God, because I keep joking with him. It's a good thing you already went to the bathroom. If not, you probably would have in your pants. He was freaking out. He said, Mom, I felt the whole toilet shake. I didn't know what was going on. So, a house 2 doors down, they came to check on us because her child felt their house shake and it scared him. And he heard the noise and he took off running, Mom, Mom. Somebody 3 houses back and 3 houses down, but with the road in between us came He said, I was on my front porch and I heard it and then I saw it come down. Are you guys okay? It's huge. I'll put pictures in here, obviously. But there's been a lot of damage. There's 3 holes in my roof. My front porch is completely like scooted over. My foundation is cracked. It hit the front of my house, so the brick at the top is cracked. I'm gonna try to hold this way. The brick at the top is cracked. Underneath my windowsill in the living room is cracked, like all the brick. And the sill itself had like 4 bricks that are all, I guess 4 bricks that are all messed up. A lot of torn screens. You know, obviously my roof is going to have to get replaced. The roof on my screened-in porch is messed up. My windows like have pulled away. The wood, the sill has pulled away. I have like stress fractures in my drywall. So I don't really know. The roofer came out already. The tree is gone. The tree company that came out was amazing. They were there in 2 hours and had it done by yesterday. So about 26 hours total. They had this behemoth of a tree limb gone. I don't even know what else. It fell on Grandma's car. So luckily it's drivable, a couple dents and scratches. But had it been that they stopped and knocked and waited for me to open the door, they probably would have been standing there when it fell. They had just walked the path to get to the house where this tree fell. So all I could do is like say, hey, everybody's safe. And my son was like, Mom, why does stuff keep happening? People keep dying, things are hard. Why this now? I said, buddy, this isn't what you're worried about. It's adult stuff. Mama's got this, right? Mom, but why? And he's starting to get angry, right? Like, he's over it. He's really been struggling since my dad died. Misses him a lot. And I said, buddy, this is nothing that we could have prevented. I'll take care of it. And he said, why does God keep doing this? And I didn't even hesitate, where last week I probably would have. I probably would have said, I don't know, buddy, but I'm done with it, it's enough. But I didn't. And I said, buddy, this is not God. And I said, this is the devil. He was trying and trying. And I said, and God stepped in right when we needed him, because your sister and I are here. I said, you don't understand how heavy that limb is. And you don't understand how much worse this could have been. I said, it could have been Lydia and her grandma gone. It could have been me and your sister gone. I said, a roof, I'll take it. And then it just clicked with him. He was like, okay. He just got it. And it's been fine since then. Clearly there's been a lot of struggle. I am over it. My God, I cannot help but be grateful right now. I didn't want to run today. I don't have the time to run full 3 miles. I said that. I'm also going to end this because I'm getting by the road. But it's something. I'm trying to hold myself accountable. Lower expectations, because I'm going to not throw myself back into everything like I was, because that is not life right now. But as frustrated as I want to get for not even hitting 3 miles today. Hold on. We were supposed to be riding that way and a car is the wrong way. As much as I'm not even running 3 miles, I used to not even counter run unless it was 3 miles. I'll take whatever I can get right now. And be grateful that I'm upright, not 6 feet under, and deal with the damage the best I can. So thanks for running with me.